Hello everyone, welcome back to another video of Swag Dinosaur Games. This is Alton and I'm here to bring you another video of Marvel Champions. Today we got Spider-Woman, one of my favorite heroes, going up against Zola. So Zola's whole thing, he's going to be trying to throw a bunch of minions at us, and he's going to be giving them a bunch of attachments. So a lot of strong minions. But for Spider-Woman, her thing is that she's able to include two aspects in her deck. So we're just running aggression and justice in our deck. Justice to help deal with the threat, and hopefully we'll have plenty of aggression card, whatever, relentless assaults, plenty of ways to hopefully deal with the minions that come out. We'll set Captain Marvel aside for now. So now let's do some villain setup. We are on the island of Dr. Zola. We're going to search the encounters deck for the Hydra Prison side scheme, and then we're going to look for an ultimate bioservant. Here's the bioservant, and here's Hydra Prison. So the bioservant comes into play with toughness, and the reason why we put Captain Marvel aside was for the Hydra Prison side scheme. Basically, he's going to come in and prison our signature ally. So Captain Marvel goes below Hydra Prison, and this gets a threat for the cost on Captain Marvel. So the Hydra Prison will come in with 1 plus 4 for a total of 5 threat. Then we can advance the main scheme. The whole thing about the main scheme, every turn he's going to place a test counter here, and once he gets to 3 test counters, he's going to get a new minion. So again, all about giving us a bunch of minions. And one more thing, on Zola himself, we are going to look for the test subject side scheme and reveal it. And once we defeat the test subject side scheme, again, we're going to get another minion. Which is very, so hopefully we have enough damage to deal with all these minions. And we'll give the encounter deck a shuffle. Now we'll finish our hero setup. Jessica Drew starts with 11 health, has a hand size of 6. Give our deck a quick shuffle. And we'll be starting with 6 cards. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's see our starting hand. We have Hulk, clear the area, contaminate immunity, energy, quake, and relentless assault. I'm liking the idea of playing relentless assault to get rid of this guy. I also like the idea of playing quake as an early ally. Clear the area is also pretty cool. Get rid of the test subjects for free. Draw a card. And we will mulligan contaminate immunity away. Draw 1 more card. Self-propelled glide, that's a ready. So that's our hand. And let's get into the game. So Jessica Drew, she has an action. She's a spy. So we're gonna be able to look at the top card of any deck. We'll just look at the top card of the encounter deck. That is going to be, and so this is going to be the boost card, so I know he's going to be attacking for a week next time. Which is nice. Nice to get the information in. Anyway, then Jessica Drew's turn, we're going to flip up to hero form. And she has a thing in hero form. Whenever you play an aspect card, you get a +1 bonus to all your stats for each aspect you play. So first we will start. I'm thinking which ally do we want to play? We'll play one of the allies and then we'll use the other one to play through the area. I'm thinking let's play Hulk is good blocking, Quake is so block. We will hold on to Hulk to play Hulk. Then we will use Quake to play clear the area on test subjects. It says remove 2 threat from a scheme. And it just removes the last threat from a scheme, draw a card. Drawing into Jessica Jones. And we'll play a Justice card just to help me remember what cards we play. And of course, when this side scheme is defeated, gonna discard cards from the top of the encounter deck until they discard a minion, and we're gonna reveal that minion. Let's see. Looking for. Oh, I guess we gonna get a different boost card next time. There's Berserker Mutate, and he has Quick Strike. So when he comes into play, he attacks us for 2 immediately. We'll take 2 damage, and then from here, we will play Hulk using energy. And I'm tempted to just attack with him now. When he attacks, you get a random effect based on what you discard off the top of your deck. The worst one is a mental. If you discard him, you could potentially get rid of Tough if we get anything else. So I think it's worth it. We will have Hulk attack the Berserker Mutate. After you attack this card, the top card of my deck, we're going to discard an energy, probably one of the better scenarios. So he's gonna deal 3 damage to the Berserk. Then he's gonna, on energy, deal 1 damage to each character. Deals 1 to Zola, bring it down to 13. 1 to the Buyer Servant, gets rid of Tough. 1 to himself. Spider Woman takes 1. Then he takes his consequential damage. So that went really well. Exactly what we wanted to see. Oh, and we played an aggression card. These are just tokens I found from one of the other games I own. Just, yeah. Then from here, we can play. Probably just end up playing Relentless Assault. Yeah, so we'll do that. We'll play Relentless Assault using these 2 resources. Deal 5 damage to a minion, targeting this guy. And Hulk was able to get rid of his Tough, so he just takes the 5 damage. We didn't have the physical resource to pay for it though, so no overkill unfortunately. And then we will use Spider Woman to thwart for 3. Bring that down to 5. Or 2, I mean. 2 down from 5. End of our turn, we have an empty hand. Like in this card, we will ready all of our cards, and we'll draw up to our hand side the 5 cards. 2, 3, 4, 5. See what we got in our hand. Spider Girl. Earthmite is here as basically a free ready, and War Machine. Jessica Drew's Apartment, and we got Pheromones. Pheromones is probably one of the better cards in the game. Get a stun and a confuse. That allows us to flip down to get Jessica Drew's Apartment. So we got some cool plays coming up. But now Zola's gonna do his turn. Gonna place a threat on the main scheme. Let's scoot over a bit. And he's going to place a test counter. Can't see that. There's a test counter there. Then he's gonna activate against us. We'll have Hulk defend. He's gonna attack for 2. 3, 4. Hulk gets knocked out. And he's gonna give us an encounter card. We will get our obligation. So I believe these go away when we flip down. So we will, on our obligation, we'll flip to alter ego form. And we will exhaust Jessica Drew. exhausted to remove the obligation from the game. Definitely one of the easier turns we could have had. While we're down here, we could play Jessica Drew's apartment using War Machine to pay for it. I'm gonna play down here. And this says, as an alter ego action, exhausted, look the top 5 cards of my deck and add an aspect card. We will use that. Basically free card draw. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See what we want to keep. Contaminant immunity looks really nice, so we'll just take that. Yeah, we'll take contaminant immunity. Heals us for 3 and gives us tough. Then we shuffle our deck. Now, we'll use her alter ego action with the top card of any deck. The encounter deck has a scheme, so again we got no boost cards, no boost for the next attack. Then we will flip to our hero form. Then we will play Contaminant Immunity using these 2 cards, Spider Girl and Earth Mighty's Heroes. Contaminant Immunity says, heal 3 damage from Spider Woman and give her a tough status card. So go back up to 11. And we gain tough. And we played a green card. Holding on to Pheromones, we will end our turn. Ready. All of our cards. And we'll draw 4 more cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up to 5. See what we got. Got a Finesse, a very fun card. Way to pay for it. Clear for justice, nice. So we got a pretty cool turn coming up. But now Zola will do his turn. Place the threat on the main scheme. Gets a test counter. And he's gonna attack us. We're gonna take it. We know he attacks for nothing. Thanks to her super secret spy knowledge. Runs into tough, takes no damage. And then Zola is gonna get an encounter card. When revealed, the villain schemes. He's going to scheme for 2. We might just lose a main scheme here. Schemes for 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So that's enough to advance the main scheme. Let's see. Zola's mutates attack you with blind obedience and savage fury. It's up to you to put an end to this nightmare before the Mad Doctor unleashes them upon the world. Each player searches the encounter deck for a minion and reveals it. So we get to look for our own minion. See what I have in my hand. Not really a lot of damage coming up. We'll just take this guy. We'll take the 2 damage when he comes into play. But we should be able to deal with him easily enough. Only 3 health. And then advance the main scheme. It comes in with 1 threat. And same thing, it just gains test counters and gives us a minion once we get to 3 test counters. Nice. So Zola, it seems like Zola's being extra nice to us this game. On our turn, we can play Finesse using the double resource. And Finesse is a hero resource. It says exhausted to generate a wild resource for an aspect card, which is a very nice one. We will use that, generate a resource for clear the area, remove 2 threats from a scheme, targeting Hydra Prison. It just removes the last threat from that scheme, draw a card. Remove 2 threats. It removes the last threat, so we will draw a card. Drawing into Self-Repelled Glider. Play the Justice card. Now when this side scheme is defeated, remove it from the game, and return each ally beneath it to its owner's hand. It gets removed, and we get Captain Marvel back into our hand. I really want to play her, but I don't think we have the option to. So we can, I guess we could hold on to her for next turn. Kind of expensive though. So we definitely want to play Pheromones. We'll play Pheromones using Captain Marvel and For Justice. Stun and confuse an enemy. That's a leadership card. We'll stun and confuse Zola. Now we just add a commission for 2 turns, which is very nice. And then we will attack for 3 to kill the mutate. And we'll end our turn after that. We'll hold on the self-propelled glide. Ready each of our cards. And we will draw 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. See what we get. Skilled Investigator, which could have got that out earlier. Nick Fury. Another self-propelled glide. Helicarrier. Alright. So now the villain's gonna do his turn. Gets a threat, gets a test counter. Then he gets, since he has 3 test counters, he removes all of them. And he discards cards from the top of the encounter deck until a minion is discarded and that minion is put into play. There it is. Gonna come in with toughness. Now Zola is going to attack us, but he is stunned. Then the Bar Servant attacks for 1. Go down to 8. Then we get an encounter card. This is defensive programming. Attach a minion with the most remaining hit points, and it gets +2 hit point and guard. Our turn. Just get these go away. Come on, it'd be nice to play this, but we don't really have any side schemes to clear. So we'll just play Nick Fury using these 4 resources. And after he enters play, we'll choose to draw 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Another finesse, heroic intuition. We'll just play this another finesse using these 2 resources. Only got an attack of 1 now. Didn't play any aspect cards. No worries, we'll attack for 1 to remove tough. And Nick Fury will thwart for 2. Get rid of that. A little uneventful turn. We'll ready up all of our cards. Draw 5 more cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. At least we're keeping the board pretty clear. Not a lot of size keep, not a lot of minions. Another Pheromones, press the advantage. Will be 2 press the advantages. Those are both basically free cards. Nice. And Relentless Assault to deal with some minions. So now the villain's gonna do his turn. He's gonna place a threat. He's gonna place a test counter. He's gonna attack us. Nick Fury will defend. Zola attacks for 2. Do 1 damage to each character you control. And then Nick Fury takes a 2, which kills him. The Ultimate Bar Servant attacks for 2 now, because he has an attachment. We'll just take it. And we get an encounter card. Defense programming, but since there's already a minion, or there is no minion without defensive programming, so it gains surge. We will surge into under attack. Comes in with 3 threat. When revealed, each player chooses to either place 2 threats here or deal 3 damage to their hero. We'll definitely place the threat, getting a little low on health. Now it's our turn. So we will start by using one of the finesses on press the advantage. Deal 2 damage to an enemy, deal it to Zola. Oh no, wait, he has guard. We have to take a lot of that back. Forgot this guy has guard. Yeah. A little bit of a miss on my part. Alright. I shuffled my deck too. Give it a quick shuffle, so don't know the order. Don't do anything. Alright. So now restarting the turn basically. We'll just go Relentless Assault using both of these. Deal 5 damage to a minion. And we'll just leave that there. We just played an aggression. And we will we'll just attack for 1 or attack for 2, I guess, to kill this guy. Because it's discarded. And they will play Press the Advantage using Press the Advantage. Deal 2 damage. Now we can, no guard. Take Retaliate, and we draw a card. Draw into For Justice, which I don't think we have to worry about playing. Yeah, we might as well. Because he's already confused. Don't really want to play Pheromones. If we play For Justice, these two no mental resource, so we're just going to remove 3 threat from a scheme. Start working on this one. Then we can flip down. Look at the top card of the deck, see what we got. This is going to be our encounter card. He's going to scheme and we're going to get confused. We should be fine with that. And after that, we'll end our turn. Draw 6 cards now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 card left in our deck. We got a bunch of Venom Blast, Inconspicuous, Press the Advantage again, Combat Training, and Genius. Alright. Everything should be good now with the rules. There, you're going to place the third on the main scheme. He's going to place a test counter. Then he's going to scheme, but he is confused. So we get rid of that. Then he's going to give us an encounter card, which we know is going to be the Mind Ray. He's going to scheme for just 2. He's going to place a test counter on the main scheme. And this isn't checked until step 1 of the main phase, so it'll just sit at 3 for now. And we are confused. Nice. Now it's our turn. Look at the top card of a deck. We'll see. Gonna place another test counter on the main scheme when he attacks. That'll be his boost card. So we will heal for 3. Up to 7. We can flip up. Before we flip up, we're going to use our apartment. We only have 1 card in our deck. That is an aspect card, so we'll add it. And that emptied our deck, so we will get an encounter card and shuffle. Clear the area. It's a nice pickup for the side scheme. If only we weren't confused, actually. Alright, so let's see what we want. Play Inconspicuous to get rid of confused. So we're gonna flip up. We can play Inconspicuous using Finesse. Just so just gets rid of our confused. I'm not sure if that affects it, because we still played the card even though it didn't have an effect, so we'll say it counts. Doesn't matter. If you do care about this ruling, here's what I found. The rules reference lists out the procedures for playing an event card on page 27, paying the card's cost, resolving its ability, and discarding the event. The ability of this card is a thwart action, so the ability is cancelled, not the playing of the event. Only the second step of playing the card is affected by the confused, so the card is still considered to be played and will trigger Spider-Woman's hero ability. We're going to use the other finesse to play another justice card, clear the area. Going to remove 2 threats from this scheme. And if you remove the last threat from a scheme, you draw a card. Draw into War Machine. Tempted to play him for a block. If we play War Machine, maybe like this. We can still play Venom Blast, we can still play or Combat Training. No, we don't have enough cards for War Machine actually. So play War Machine like this. Sure, yeah, we'll do that. So we'll play War Machine using these 4 resources. Comes in with tough. He does have range, so he gets around retaliate, but he'll just sit there for now. And yeah, we'll just empty our hand. Play press the advantage. Deal 2 damage. Down to 9 health. And we take retaliate. That's it for our turn. Gonna ready all of our cards. Drop to 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Jessica Jones, 2 self-propelled glides, Earth Humanity's Heroes, and Pheromones. That's easy. Now he's gonna do his thing. So we're gonna do a thing. Place a threat on the scheme. Place a test counter. Then you're gonna remove 3 test counters and discard cards from top of the encounter deck looking for a minion. And he's going to put that minion into play. There's a minion. Thankfully he had not revealed but only put it into play. It'll just sit there. So Zola's gonna attack for 2. He'll have War Machine defend. Attacks for 2. I'm confused. I'm not sure how we got a different boost card, but because when we discarded that. So we got deal 1 damage to each character you control. Removes his tough, unfortunately. We take 1. Then he is going to deal 2 damage on his attack. his mutate is gonna attack. I think we'll defend. So we take no damage. And we get 2 encounter cards. Got a technological enhancements. Place a threat in the main scheme and place a test counter. So we got another minion coming up next turn. And we have Shadows of the Past. It's very sad. So we're going to be looking for our set aside Nemesis minion and her side scheme. This is a bad turn for us. Spider-Woman's Nemesis is the Viper. We get 1 less hand side when she's engaged with us, so that's a must deal with. And we have a side scheme, just a hazard icon, and it comes in with 3 threat. And you get a few Hydra regulars to muddy up the deck, get some weaker allies or some weaker minions in there. Hopefully that'll help us somewhat. Deck with shuffle. Alright. I believe that's everything. We're not left in a good position right now. We do have pheromones. Use both of those to play pheromones. Stun and confuse an enemy. Both will go on Zola. Stun and confused. We played a leadership card. That should go away. We can play self-propelled glide maybe. or just Jessica Jones. The problem that we have a lot of threat to remove all of a sudden. I think we're gonna have to stay up. So, play Jessica. Jessica will either attack for 2 or thwart for 2, because she has +1 thwart for each side scheme. Or if we ready ourselves twice, we can thwart for 4 or attack for 4. Get rid of this side scheme. We're also very low on health. Get rid of the side scheme. Kill some of these minions. Can't. Alright, yeah, so we'll just go for self-propelled glide. Ready Spider Woman, she gains the aerial until the end of the turn. She'll ready, then she'll thwart for 2. I think we have to get rid of the side scheme right now. I mean, we have a lot of stuff to deal with, but it'd be nice to get rid of this. We'll self-propelled glide again. To ready, and we'll thwart for 2. Get rid of this. At least we're not getting less hazard icons. And I think we'll stay up, because even if these minions start scheming, then we will be in trouble. Yeah, this is the end of our turn. We have another minion coming into play. Not looking too well for us. We draw 4 cards actually, because the Viper reduced their hand size. Relentless Assault, nice to see. Clear the areas. Hulk for, probably use him to attack. Alright. Not a villain's turn, he's going to place a threat. Going to place a test counter. We're just going to get him looking for a minion. Hopefully we could find the regular, nothing too nasty. Never mind, it's going to be a very nasty one. Take 2 damage from the quick strike. And I think that's other for us. Even if we defend this, we take no damage. He's going to attack, but he is stunned. The Viper attacks, we'll have War Machine block that. I think we're just barely alive. War Machine dies. Zola's mutate attacks for 2, and the Berserk mutate attacks for 2. Down to 1 health. So got an encounter card. Another minion. This guy enters with tough. And just out of nowhere, we got all these minions to deal with. There he is. And yeah, let's see what we can do here. We can Relentless Assault using these 2 to deal 5 damage to the Viper. Get her out of the way at least. That goes away. Play an aggression card. He schemes for 1. So we will we can't even attack him because we're gonna take retaliate damage. Can't play press the advantage, unfortunately. We're gonna play clear the area. Remove 2 threat from a scheme. Do not get to draw a card off that. We'll hold on to Hulk. We will flip down. Let's look at the top card of any deck. See what encounter card he got for us. Hail Hydra. They're going to attack us, but we're not in hero form. They would attack us. And then we're just going to look for a Hydra mini and put it in play. So that's actually a very nice, very tame encounter card. So hopefully we'll be able to stabilize a bit. Keep Hulk in our hand. We might as well use this first actually before we end our turn. Looking for an aspect card. Contaminant immunity is looking very nice right now. Could heal us, could give us tough, keep us alive. Yeah, so we'll take contaminant immunity. Shuffle our deck. And then we will Hulk is some nice damage. We'll probably just hold on to both of these guys. And then draw 4 more cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then ready each of our cards. Got Skilled Investigator, inconspicuous to deal with threat. A double to help pay for some stuff. Probably not gonna get to that helicarrier though. Maybe, hopefully we shouldn't lose this turn. Gonna place a threat on the main scheme. He can get a test counter. He's going to scheme, but he is confused. These guys scheme for 1 apiece. Brings him up to 6 out of 8. He schemes for 0. Then we know our encounter card is gonna have us go looking for a Hydra minion, since we're not attacked. Oh, these are all Hydra minions, I just not realized, so dodge a bullet with that one. There's a regular. He is not revealed, he is just put into play to not get insight. Nice. It looks like we'll be able to come back from this though, thankfully. So now we got our turn. We will start by using... Guess we'll start by looking at the top card of the encounter deck. He's going to attack us with a 1 boost. Doesn't matter, it's going to be tough anyways. Exhaust this. Search the top 5 cards for a deck and add an aspect card to our hand. We will add Relentless Assault is nice. Help us kill with the minions. Pheromones is also really nice. We'll have tough, so I don't really think we need to confuse. So we'll just get the minion removal and shuffle our deck. And Zola is still sitting very comfortably near his max health. Just try and deal with these minions first, and then we can start to hopefully work on Zola. Right. So then we can flip up. Oh, we'll heal first. Up to 4 health. Flip up. I know how to do this. There it is. We will start with contaminant immunity. Using energy. Heal 3 damage from Spider Woman. 1, 2, 3, and then give her a tough status card. That'll help us a lot. And then we can play Relentless Assault using these 2. Playing Relentless Assault. We'll target the Zola's Mutate. Deal 5 damage and knock him out. Then I guess technically we played an aggression card. Just keep that in mind. And we play a protection card as well. If we play Hulk, the threat is sitting dangerously high. So I think we kind of have to play Inconspicuous. So we'll play Inconspicuous. Inconspicuous. Remove a total of 3 threat from schemes among play. Move 3 from here. We will play Skilled Investigator. Do we hold on to Hulk is the question. I think we will hold on to Hulk. Drawing us... So then at the end of our turn, we draw 4 more cards. It's 4. Ready up, everyone. So we got Hulk, plus Pheromones, Spider-Girl, Nick Fury, Earth's Mightiest Heroes. We'd love to see Pheromones. And, yes. So we were able to get rid of a lot of these minions, or I guess one of them. Protect the scheme. We're pretty healthy right now. So on his turn, you're going to add a threat to the main scheme. You're going to add a test counter. He's gonna attack us for 2, 3, gets rid of our tough. These guys attack us for 5 in total. We'll defend one of them. I guess we'll defend the Hydra regular. Take 3 damage. And then get an encounter card. Another Berserker mutate. Come and attack us for 2. So good thing we decided to defend. 2 mutates. Bunch of stuff to deal with. And we'll find a way to do something. These get removed. Nick Farrapoppy. Let's see if we could play Hulk. Play Spider Girl. Just neutralize one of these minions. See, normally Spider Girl just plays the 2-cost ally. Now her ability could get some use. So we'll start with that. Start by playing Spider Girl. Both of these. Send and confuse a minion. We'll send and confuse. We'll send and confuse this guy. He has all the stats effects actually. And she'll come in and attack the regular for 1 or for 2, killing him. Takes a consequential. And then let me keep track. We played an aggression. And we might actually do this. We'll play pheromones, stun and confuse an enemy. Yeah, we'll stun and confuse an enemy. Now we'll stun and confuse this guy. And then I miscalculated. I thought I'd be able to play this somehow. No worries. He's actually double stunned. This is stunned so we could have him attack Spider Girl. But at the same time, we're just too low. He's gonna get another minion as well. Scheme for maybe at most 1. So I think we're gonna have to flip down. Still exhausted. Look at the top card of the deck. Our encounter card is gonna be the Zola's mutate. I know he's gonna come into play from that, so he's not gonna get the attachment, which is fine. Do we use this? Yeah, we will. Top right card of our deck, looking for an aspect card. Clear the area. Contaminate immunity, probably just contaminate immunity, help us heal more, help us stay alive. Yeah. Or do we want to? Yeah, we'll just go for contaminate immunity. Shuffle our deck. Then at the end of our turn, we will discard Earth Mighty's Heroes, holding on to this. Draw 6 cards, or up to 6 cards. So there's our next hand. Contaminate immunity. Heroic Intuition for Justice. Alright. And we ready each of our cards. So now, Zola is going to do his turn. Places a threat. Get the test counters. We know he's going to get the Zola's mutate. He's put into play so he does not do his one revealed effect. That would be nasty otherwise. And I think we're not going to lose. Zola's going to scheme, but he is confused. His mutate will scheme for 1. Up to 6. He's confused. Both these guys scheme for 0. So we're still in this. I should have an encounter card to deal with first. Alter Ego form, this card gains Surge. Okay, never mind. We lose. Owner reveals an alter ego form, Zola schemes, and you are confused. Yeah, I don't think there's anything we can do about that. So what we'll just give us one final turn and see how much damage we can deal. Zola schemes for 3, and we lose a scheme off that. It was looking pretty hopeful by the end, but no, just one bad encounter card could do it. For a consolation prize, we'll just see how far we could get. We can exhaust this. Let's see if we have anything we could do. We can take self-propelled glide, I guess. Oh no, it's not an aspect card. We need an aspect card. And we'll flip up. And we're just trying to, just playing for fun, basically, seeing how far we could have gotten. Use that to pay for Relentless Assault. Do it on one of these mutates. 2 breaks through. And I think we take 1 damage. We technically attacked him. And we will go for Captain Marvel using these 4 cards. Both these guys will attack for 2. Spider-Woman dies off that. Yeah. And then we draw a card. Can press the advantage. Deal 2 more damage. Take Retaliate down to 0. And we just played Aggression. Then we could attack for 2. So yeah. We probably could have found a way to use all that damage to deal with these minions, but you know, just the one bad encounter card really lost us the game, unfortunately. So that's just how Marvel Champions go sometimes. I feel like the deck performed pretty well. It's just that Zola kept throwing these minions out at us. We had at most like 4 minions out at once. Yeah. A little bit of a sad ending. But I hope you enjoyed the video nonetheless. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.